But it is the new release of the 911 calls revealing the timeline of the floods in Hays County we are focusing on tonight. Local alerts and flood warnings went out before the call you're about to hear. But a rare flood emergency message from the National Weather Service didn't go out until after some people were already in danger.
We might need to be rescued from a flood. We're in a two-story house, and the water's up on the second story now.
We spoke to that caller you just heard on the phone, and she is doing okay today. But that call came in about 10:13 in the evening, more than an hour before the National Weather Service issued a flash flood emergency. It is just one of dozens of calls to 911, including the one where the caller lost her life. The calls were upstream from a flood gauge, and that gauge would only later read the river was much higher than anyone thought.
We know about the people who called rescuers for help, but we've been wondering about the notifications sent out. KXAN's Angie Bevan looked into the process for us.
Well, we know that reverse 911 calls were sent out, and that wasn't all. Just days after the flooding, the emergency management coordinator said warning notifications went out to cell phones in the area 3 times over 3 hours when the danger peaked.
Joyce Zook lives along the Blanco River between Wimberley and Blanco. The flooded river wiped out 5 homes in her neighborhood.
All of my friends and I have just been focusing on helping the people that lost their houses. And
Zook got warning messages on her cell phone, but she admits she took the flash flood warnings lightly, saying they've become so frequent with all of the rain leading up to the massive flood.
There was nothing significant in the cell phone warning to say this is off the charts magnitude flooding.
Hays County Emergency Management activated the notification system, which sent out 3 regional alerts between 7:30 and 10:30 that night. They say reverse 911 calls went out too, but visitors to the area for the holiday weekend might not have gotten a reverse call.
The local reverse 911 system contacts landlines or any residents that have previously registered their cell phone.
As the recovery and rebuilding continues for months to come, Zook isn't surprised to see her community come together the way it has.
Just help the neighbors, and we'll get through it, and just stay a strong community like we are.
You'll want to make sure you're registered for weather notifications and warnings no matter where you are. The KXAN First Warning Weather app will send you an alert based off your phone's location anywhere. Also, you can register any phone number for warnings across 10 counties in Central Texas. We've got a link where you can do that with this story at KXAN.com.